Episode 6 of the Dual Threat podcast. We just got done breaking down week 16. We're here for week 17, 2 weeks to go. Christmas Day's got some games for us. We've got some games on Saturday. We've got some games on Sunday. 3 playoff spots left. Griff, how's it going, my man?
Beautiful time. If you're viewing this, happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you, Happy New Year's. We got some Christmas games, like you said. It's a beautiful time. We only have 2 more weeks of the regular season, then we dive into the playoffs. It's a beautiful time right now to be a sports fan.
I'm almost wondering if we should do like a quick pause right now so you can throw on like your Santa hat instead of the Guru Griff hat, but or maybe you put it on top of it.
Maybe I don't have a Christmas hat though. That's what's crazy.
Okay, or maybe like a Santa hat. I don't know. We might have to get it done for next year. We might have to get it done for next year in the Dual Threat Pod. We're both rocking the Santa hats. But yeah, happy holidays to everybody. It's too bad the slate absolutely stinks. We're going to be fully transparent here. The Thursday, December 25th games are not very good. They're not very good. Commanders hosting the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas is a 7-point favorite. They're playing for nothing here, Griff.
They're playing for absolutely nothing. Listen, that's not the NFL's fault. The NFL cooked up some really good Christmas games when you have Dak Prescott versus Washington and Jane Daniels. You have the Lions trying to get back into the playoffs versus Minnesota, J.J. McCarthy. And then the night game, you have the Broncos versus Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes. And just injuries have just ruined them all. They've absolutely ruined them all. Washington is down to their third string quarterback. Can't even tell you his name. Sorry for that guy, but can't even tell you his name. Josh Johnson, shout out Josh Johnson. They're playing for absolutely nothing. It's in Washington. Give me Dallas to win this game, but I mean, are you even going to be? It's a disgusting game. It's a disgusting game. But give me Dallas.
Yeah, I'm going to take Dallas here as well. It's just such a dirty game. I think this is going to be like where everyone turns on the NBA slate here because they've actually got some pretty good games. Dallas wins this one. The Lions, they're kind of playing for something, but I think it's slim pickings for them trying to get into the playoffs right now. They've got to win out and hope Green Bay loses out. Detroit is a 7-point favorite against potentially Max Brosmer. We're filming this on Tuesday, so we don't have a complete injury report for Thursday when this is probably going to be posted. But is there any way the Vikings can win it?
No, I think, like you said, Detroit, they're still technically in the playoff hunt. They have to win out and have to hope the Packers, like you said, lose both games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're ixo facto cooked, but I mean, they're gonna be playing. Brosmer's gonna be in for the Vikings. No JJ, he hurt his hand. Give me the Vikings in this game. I don't like it, I don't love it, but yeah, give me the Vikings in this game and to cover. Maybe Amon Ra goes off, maybe Givington goes off. But yeah, it's a disgusting game. It's in Minnesota, right?
You like the Vikings to win it?
My bad. I'm Lions.
Okay.
Give me the Lions. My bad. Yeah, give me the Lions in this game by more than 7. Yeah, it is in Minnesota. Brosmer's not him. Low 28-10.
Okay. Yeah, I like the Lions as well. I think this was the first time in the Dan Campbell era or in like the last 2 years or something where it's like the Lions lose and then after a loss they normally come back and just steamroll that whatever.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you're right.
Lost to Pittsburgh, so I think that's like the first time. Some crazy stat. I don't know. I won't get too analytical here. I think the Lions probably bounce back in a big time way here. This is kind of like the classic Lions beatdown game that they always have, like 4 or 5 of a year. They win this one, try and give themselves any life and hope that Green Bay loses this week. Broncos taking on Kansas City, Denver, 13.5-point favorite. This kind of reminds me of the Broncos Kansas City game last year, where it was like Kansas City had to beat Denver for Joe Burrow and the Bengals to get a playoff spot, and Denver just whooped Kansas City by like 35 points.
Yeah. Side note, is this the last home game for the Chiefs?
Let me look here.
Because that news broke that they're moving to Kansas.
But they said it won't be.
I know it's in 2031.
Yeah.
I know it's in 2031, but are they still going to be playing in that stadium?
Probably. I don't know. I don't know where else they'd play. If I had to guess, yes.
Because I know some teams play in different stadiums, but it is going to be weird. Are we going to have to call these dudes the Kansas Chiefs? Because I'm never calling them the Kansas Chiefs. I'm calling them the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's talk about the Christmas game. The Broncos, they're playing for everything. They need to win these last 2 games to get the 1 seed. They're going to annihilate the Chiefs. The Chiefs are down to their third string quarterback. The Chiefs didn't care about the Tennessee game. They don't care about this game. Shout out you fans for going to this game just for the love of the game. You are just pure Chiefs fans because you're going to lose I would say you're going to lose 24-10. Give me the Broncos in this game. Would you say the spread was 14.5?
13.5.
Holy, that's a big spread. But I mean, yeah, 24-10. I mean, that's a cover. But yeah, I think the Broncos
it
will.
sucks? Like, there's definitely like a bunch of families out there that were like, okay, for our kids' Christmas gift, we're going to buy them Chiefs Broncos tickets. We're going to hopefully be in a position where it's like we can go win a Super Bowl and we get to see Bo Nix and the Broncos. Like, this is going to be a really fun game. Oh, no, Patrick Mahomes. We absolutely stink. And we get to go sit in the cold on Christmas Day. That's not a very fun Christmas gift for the kiddos and for the families. This is just kind of an ultimate buzzkill. I think the Broncos just curb stomp the Chiefs. I don't know how I'm supposed to view it any differently. Saturday, we got some good games, though. Saturday, I wish the Saturday games were on Christmas. We get an NFL Network exclusive game. Banger alert. This could potentially be a playoff game. Texans, Chargers. Chargers, 2.5-point favorite. That's kind of surprising here. 2.5-point favorite.
Did you say it was at the Texans or at the Chargers?
At the Chargers.
Yeah, the Chargers really don't have a home field advantage, but this game means everything for the Chargers. A viewer of this, of the cast, this means everything because if the Chargers win out, they hold their own destiny. They will win the division. If they win this game against the Texans and they beat the Broncos, they are division champs. Now, this is a huge game. I'm picking the Texans, though. I'm picking the Texans to win this game because the Texans, they can move up. They want that 4 seed. They want that 4 seed. They're probably not going to catch Jacksonville to win the division, but they want that 4 seed because they want to play the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know what I mean? That's at least what I'm rooting for. If I'm a wild card team in the AFC right now, I'm trying to get that 4 slot. Or my bad, the 5th slot. My bad. It's the 5th slot. They would play the 4 slot in the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think the Texans win this game. I think the Texans, I think both defenses, I think this is going to be an ugly game, both sides offensively. Do you have the over-under popped up by
39.5?
Yeah, give me the under. Give me the under. That's a low scoring game. I mean, they know that it's because 39 is super, super low. I'm seeing like a 17-10 game. I'm seeing like a 13-10 game. Very, very low scoring game. But give me the Texans to win. But the Chargers, if you want to prove to the Guru and the Caden, like, hey, we're here to stay. We're Super Bowl contenders. You win this game. You win this game. But I'm going with the Texans. Who do you got?
I got the Texans as well. Houston's been in a lot of these games this year where it's like they go up against like a good defensive team. It's gritty. It's low scoring. They figure out a way to win. And that's kind of like the identity of this team right now. 7 straight, I'm almost wondering like if it's going to like ever catch up with them. And I feel like maybe it was like that Raiders game is maybe like the blank that they get out where it's like a kind of struggle. And then you get into these last 2 games, going head first into the playoffs. This is going to be a good one. We talked about it on the recap of week 16 for the Chargers. If they win this game and then beat the Broncos, like I'm singing a different tune with this team. I'm thinking, okay, everything's in front of them. That's not to say they can't win a playoff game, maybe win 2 because Justin Herbert's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. And we're waiting to see him kind of emerge in the playoffs. But this team is just so ravaged with injuries. If they beat this Texans team right now that I think is playing better football than anyone in the National Football League, we're going to have a different conversation. But I will take the Texans right here. Ravens, Packers, 2 teams with their seasons not on the line, but Green Bay really needs this win to clinch. Baltimore, you've got no chance if you lose this game. You need this game. Hope the Steelers lose and hope it all comes down to week 18. What do you like here?
Give me the Green Bay Packers, and this is one of my most confident plays of the weekend. Give me the Green Bay Packers. Don't even care if Malik Willis plays. I would prefer Malik Willis to play. Sit Jordan Love, but if Jordan Love plays, I have no faith in Baltimore. Baltimore, they're a bunch of choke artists. Even when they're up, they sell every single game. It's probably going to be Snoop Huntley playing, so they're going to score 13 points. I have so much confidence that the Green Bay Packers are going to win this game. It's the Guru's lock. It's the Guru's lock of the weekend. Give me the Green Bay Packers. I have all the faith in the world in the Green Bay Packers, no faith in the Ravens. I think they have already wrapped it up. I think they've made their plans to go on vacation. I think they've ditched the whole hardball method. You know what I mean? They're not fighting for hardball. I think the Packers steamroll this Ravens team.
Now, what if Lamar plays?
If Lamar plays, I think the Packers win by 4. Okay. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I'm still on Green Bay if Lamar plays, but I don't think Lamar plays. I think Lamar, I don't think Lamar plays. I think the Green Bay Packers absolutely roll in this game.
This is so tough because you've got 3 quarterbacks that like all 4 quarterbacks that could all be the starters. Realistically, it's like, is it going to be Lamar? Is it going to be Snoop? Is it going to be Willis? Is it going to be Love? Like, I don't know. It's kind of a crapshoot with this one. I'd say Green Bay gets it done because they're at home, and the defense is still actually really solid despite no Parsons. I know they lost Chicago, but man, if they don't get that onside kick, you're looking at them holding Chicago to only 9 points and getting them to that fourth down, and the face mask also helped out the field goal. This defense has been playing some really really good football in my opinion. I like Green Bay to get this one done, and in the season of Baltimore. I think it's going to get really loud, Griff. It's going to get really loud. It's going to be interesting. Let's move to Sunday. We've got some huge games. Seattle coming into Carolina. If Carolina wins, that's one of our 3 playoff spots locked up. Who do you like here?
This is easily a trap game for Seattle. This is a super trap game for Seattle because Seattle, they're looking to next week. You know what I mean? But they can't look to next week because if you don't beat the Panthers, next week doesn't matter. The following week after the Panthers game, they play the 49ers. Viewer, you probably know this already. And that game is going to be for the division and the 1 seed, but you can't overlook the Carolina Panthers. I'm taking the Panthers on the spread on this one, but give me the Seattle Seahawks to win by 3. Get in a gritty game. Give me the Seattle Seahawks to win by 3. What are the Panthers on the spread? If you have it pulled up,
7.5.
Yeah. That's a no-brainer. Give me the Panthers 7.5. No-brainer. This is an overlooked game. The Seattle Seahawks, they'll overlook the Panthers in the first half. They'll come alive in the second half and win this game by 3 points. And it'll be one of those ones where they escaped. So yeah, give me the Panthers and the 7.5, but give me the Seattle Seahawks to win by 3 points. Cardiac Seattle Seahawks. I mean, the Seahawks fans, if you're watching this right now, you can't sit there and tell me that you've watched multiple games this year or you haven't had cardiac arrest. And this is going to be another one. I think you win the game, but yeah, give me the Panthers. And it might be reversed. You know what I mean? The Panthers might be just being like, dude, we don't even care if we lose to Seattle. All we need to do is stay healthy. And if we beat Tampa Bay next week, we're division champs. But I mean, I'm in the what if game because if the Panthers win this game, they're division champs, right?
Yeah, they're the division champs. And I think not only that, you prove to yourself that you can just continue to beat these great teams. I think there's almost a little bit of hey, if we get steamrolled by Seattle, can we realistically hang in there if we see this team again in the 4-5 matchup? I like Seattle to win this one here. I would say I'm a little hesitant on the 7.5 because I hate these super emotional games where you win in overtime and you get the last second cardiac touchdown. And I'm wondering if that's going to almost kind of lower them down. And they did struggle against Indianapolis 2 weeks ago, and they had to win on a game-winning kick. Carolina, they like to keep these. They like to play up to their competition. I will say it's rare that you see this team in Carolina against a really good team just get absolutely steamrolled. I think Carolina keeps it close. I do think they lose, and I think everything comes down to week 18. Cardinals, Bengals, close to a pooper bowl. Cincinnati, 7-point spread. It just seems like they're going to worsen their draft pick here.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be exactly like the Bengals Dolphins game. Yep. Exactly like the Bengals Dolphins. They win 28-17, 31-20. It's like you said, no one's going to be watching this game. No, I mean, these tickets should be $5 in Arizona. You know what I mean? Is it Arizona or Seattle or Cincinnati?
It's in Cincinnati.
Oh, okay. So those $5 in Arizona, $3 in Cincinnati because it's cold in Cincinnati. Those games. Shout out you for like I said, you're going for the love of the game. You're going for the love of the game. Give me Cincinnati to win 28-10.
You're going because maybe it's your last time to watch Joe Burrow in a Cincinnati Bengals uniform. That's maybe why you're going. I'm with you. I like Cincinnati to win this one here. Just 2 boof teams at this point playing for nothing. Arizona. Dude, they might get the number 1 overall pick out of nowhere. I mean, I don't think I would have expected that 7 weeks ago, but here they are, 7 losses later, potentially 8 now. Pittsburgh Browns, this is a freaking huge game. I mean, Pittsburgh, you make the playoffs if you win this. I don't know if TJ Watt's going to be good to go. He's still questionable. Quinshaw Judkins, man, prayers up for him. That was just a really, really devastating injury last weekend. Griff, I feel like this is the Vegas trap game of the week. Pittsburgh's only a 3.5-point favorite against a 3-win Browns team that just lost their best offensive player. What am I missing here? This seems like it should just be Pittsburgh favored by 10 points. But yet again, Buffalo came into Cleveland last weekend and barely survived. And now all of a sudden Pittsburgh's coming in. Griff, I feel like this could come down to a last second field goal here. And Cleveland, even though the draft pick may not be pretty, is Stefanski coaching for his job? Are they trying to rob the Steelers of a playoff spot? They don't like each other. This is an interesting game.
It is an interesting game, but I'm still rolling with the Steelers. I get it with the trap line stuff. Give me the Steelers to win by 10 points. I think they cover the spread too. I think this is going to be a close game, but the Steelers pull away late. Shador throws a late pick. They get a late turnover. The Browns do. The Steelers, they punch it in to go up by 10 and cover the spread. I do think Myles Garrett does get the sack record, though. He needs one official full sack. Now, don't get me wrong. If they're not going to just game plan 100% on Myles Garrett. They're not going to just throw 5 dudes on him because they also need to win this game. But I think it's going to be a close, gritty game. No DK Metcalf. He's been suspended. No, like I said, no. Who's the running back you just said for the Browns? Quinshaw Judkins. No Judkins, and he's had a good season. He really has had a sneaky good season. But yeah, give me the Steelers to win by 10 points and win the division and have a bye next week because they're going to sit every single person next week.
I just don't know what the Steelers are going to do in terms of the passing game. Like I realistically, if you're watching this game, who wins off the line of scrimmage? Who is going to be a receiver that Gainwell you're running? I mean, like,
yeah, Gainwell, because I don't know if you watched Gainwell the last couple of weeks. This dude is a phenom out of the back.
I have, but I'm like, they know Gainwell's a serious option. No DK. I mean, dude, this dude's making $30 million a year. This is the game plan on the outside.
You know what I also think is going to happen for the Browns? I think the Browns don't give a shit about this game. They want to lose. They want to better their draft stock. I think they're going to deliberately start throwing some stunts to get Myles Garrett the sack record. Like they're going to be honed in on that sack record where they don't care if the Steelers score touchdowns or not. I don't even think they care if they win the game, but they're going to hone in. They're going to be running stunts. They're going to be trying their hardest to get, I'm telling you right now, 2 people get to Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Rodgers balls up. I guarantee you that other guy just backs up and lets Myles Garrett just fall on him for the sack record. That's what I think they're all thinking about that sack record.
Yeah. It's officially sack watch like we've been talking about. I think Cleveland wins this one outright. I want to see the pandemonium. Wow. I want to see some craziness here. I'm rooting for it. I wouldn't say I'm a 10 out of 10 confidence level, but I'm rooting for it. This seems like a really weird trap line. I think Cleveland shocks a lot of people. They get it done. Hooper Bowl Part 4. Saints going on the road against the Titans. New Orleans only a 2.5 point favorite. Does Cam Ward replicate it?
The Pooper Bowl. Where's this at?
It's in Tennessee.
It's in Tennessee. Oh my gosh. What's the spread?
2.5 for New Orleans.
Give me the Saints. Give me Tyler Shue. He has a good game. Oh my, it's disgusting. Give me the Saints in this one. I think they're believe it or not, Tennessee has been playing good. Look at their last couple games. They played the Browns tough. I mean, they put up 30 plus points on that defense. They beat the Chiefs. I wouldn't be shocked if the Tennessee Titans won. This is definitely a don't throw any cha-chang on this game. Don't throw anything cha-chang on this game because it can go either way. But I'm gonna go with the Saints.
Yeah. I think the Titans win this one here. I think the Titans are saying to heck with all of that. I think Cam Ward is going to continue to build. We talked about it last week where it's like this dude just wants to win. He wants to. He's a guy that he'd make you want to run through a wall for him. He seems like just a great locker room motivator of men. A great guy that you want to be your franchise quarterback. I love his mentality. I think the Titans win this game just because they want this momentum heading into the offseason. It's a great opportunity to win to head into the offseason. Big opportunity. Not really like anyone's going to be watching it that well, but here we are. Two below average teams. Jaguars, Colts. This is the Colts final hoorah. If the Colts lose, their crazy season where they started 8-1, it's going up into flames. Feel terrible for them. Jaguars 6.5 point favorite on the road.
Yeah, give me the Jacksonville Jaguars and to cover the spread. I think it's copy and paste deja vu Monday Night Football. 49ers versus the Colts. I think it's going to be the exact same thing. I think the Jags are going to put up 40 plus points. I think Phillip Rivers is going to play extremely well, put up 24 points. But I mean, hey, when you give up 40 points, you're not going to be winning any games. Trevor Lawrence is playing outside of his mind. The offense is playing extremely good. They know they want to win this game. They win this game. I believe they win this game. They win the division, the Jags, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is for the division. They want to win this game. I think it's copy and paste exactly like the 49ers Colts game. I think Phillip Rivers plays good. Give me the Jags to win 40 plus to 28, 40 plus to 28, because that defense for the Colts is putrid and it's not getting better.
Bad. No, it's not. I think realistically, if the 49ers are able to do that with how hot the Jags have been, I think it's going to be a lot closer than we expect. I think it's kind of like the zig and zag thing where it's like everyone's going to just take Jacksonville to steamroll them. Philip Rivers has actually been playing really good football. I know that sounds crazy to say. For a 44-year-old, Philip Rivers has been playing some good ball. I'd like to see Jonathan Taylor get a little more involved early on and just kind of even things out. I want to see the Colts win so bad, Griff. I want to see the Colts win. I want to see some pandemonium in this division. I know it's like my fan side where it's like, let's make the division crazy. Let's make this playoff race crazy. But ultimately, the Jaguars will get it done. They'll move to 12-4. I think that locks up the division for them. And ultimately, the storybook season kind of ends in flames for the Colts. Side note: Does Anthony? I know he's on his 21-day side or a window to get activated. Is that like a hey? We're sticking with Philip Rivers, or do you put in the former 4th overall pick? Like, I think Philip Rivers is playing so good, you stay with him.
You stay with Philip, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, Anthony Richardson, 4th overall. That's a interesting story. All right. Tampa Bay, 5.5-point favorite against Miami. Miami's at home here. Quinn Ewers, another crack at it to see if he can get his first passing touchdown.
I think they get smoked. I think the Dolphins get smoked. If Tua was playing, I would say maybe they can win because I've been saving the past couple weeks, Caden. Once they bench Tua for Quinn Ewers, that is openly tanking in front of your eyes. Tua is a 6. Ewers is a 1. They're openly doing this. Tampa Bay needs this win. They need it bad. They need this win. I think they bounce back from that loss last week for the couple losses the last couple weeks. They bounce back and they have pandemonium at the end of the year. It's all up for grabs. Panthers versus the Bucks. I think the Bucks win. Sadly, it might be a copy and paste. It's going to be a lot of deja vu games. I think it's a copy and paste of what the Bengals did to the Dolphins. I think it's going to be like 35-14, 35-17.
Yeah, I think like realistically,
I know
we would say that,
win, but
I do. I think realistically, like we could sit here and say, like, yeah, Tampa Bay's probably going to steamroll, but like Tampa Bay hasn't shown us like anything over the last like 7 weeks now, where you're like, yeah, this team's definitely going to beat the Dolphins. Like they're losing outright at home to the freaking Falcons. Like they aren't doing anything with authority. I think you're right. I think Tampa Bay wins it. I don't know if they win by 3 scores like you think, but I think Tampa Bay wins it. I'm hoping Quinn Ewers can get his first passing touchdown here. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll save it for later.
Okay. All right. Let's head to the final morning game slate. Patriots on the road against the Jets. New England, 13.5-point favorite.
Get the boats out. They're smoking them. They're smoking them. Cook is probably going to play. The Patriots win this game. They're division champs. The Patriots, now they need the Broncos to lose a couple games, but they could also get the 1 seed. So the Patriots, they're going to smoke the Jets. The Jets, they have nothing to play for. I think there's going to be a lot of smoking this weekend. And I think they absolutely obliterate them coming off a good win against Baltimore. They're still playing for, did you say it's in New York?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so I think the main goal is to stay healthy because everyone gets hurt on that field. Stay healthy, get your guys healthy, get out of there. They're going to win this game 28-10.
I don't know if there's going to be any smoking after the game. I think Mike Vrabel's got these guys locked in. I don't think they're worried about the win in the division with how good they are. I think they're trying to go win the Super Bowl right now, man. Like they feel like they can actually do it. I think they're going to stay level headed. I think they're going to be locked in. I like New England to win this one. You don't need a full breakdown. The game we've all been waiting for, Griff, the Pooper Bowl. The Giants, 2-13, taking on the Raiders, 2-13. Las Vegas, 1.5-point favorite.
The Pooper Bowl, indeed. The Raiders are going to win this Pooper Bowl. The Raiders are going to win this Pooper Bowl for a couple reasons. I think the Giants have been openly tanking. They have been running the most vanilla offensive plays I've ever seen in my life. Run on first down, run on second down, 3rd and 8. Oh, he's going to hold it for a little bit long. Who's coming on the edge? Max Crosby. Max Crosby is going to be getting sacks. And I think, who's not going to be there next year is Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll doesn't give two shits if the Raiders, if this ruins their draft stock. He's going to go out there and win this game. Pete Carroll's going to go out there and win this game. Max Crosby's going to go ham. Genty is going to go off. You thought Genty had a good game last week against that Texans? Wait till they play the Giants because the Giants' run defense is putrid. Geno Smith. Did Geno Smith play for the Giants or did he play for the Jets? I can't remember.
He played for the Jets.
Drafted by the Jets. Drafted by the Jets, played for the Jets. I think he has a masterclass. I think this is a game where everyone says Jackson Dart stinks. Everyone says the Giants suck, but the Giants they want this. They want to lose this game. And you might be sitting there as a Raiders fan saying like, no, we don't want to win this game. And I feel like at home, I think this is going to be a low scoring game, but I think the Raiders win. And I think Ginty goes absolutely off in the Pooper Bowl.
I'm glad. I'm glad you're on the Raiders because I'm taking the Giants to win the Pooper Bowl. I'm taking Jackson Dart to make enough plays where he's like, we don't care about tanking, folks. I'm sick of it. I want to win. I want to win so bad. And I just feel like maybe he's got enough plays in him. This is a glorious football game here, Griff. This is one of these games where it's like you want to take a nap. And I'm looking at it right now. We only have 2 afternoon games. It's the Pooper Bowl and it's Eagles Bills. That's it. But let's enjoy this glory. I think everyone's probably going to be watching Brady and Burkhardt on Fox, but you know what? You're a real ball fan.
Watch this. Oh yeah, dude. I'd rather watch this than Cincinnati.
Okay,
Arizona.
I thought you were gonna say Eagles Bills there for a second.
No. But like all those other bum games that don't matter. Like I'd rather watch this Pooper Bowl than those bum games because I mean at least you could sit there and say like, okay, the first overall pick is on the line.
The Pooper Bowl. I'm gonna give Griff all the credit for that one. He cooked that one up. All right, Eagles Bills, an actual good game. Buffalo, 1.5 point favorite at home. Eagles trending in the right direction, potentially offensively. Josh Allen tis the season. Tis the season of carrying your Bills team. Nobody in front of you. Who you got?
This game is extremely weird because the Bills, they're cooked for the division. They're cooked for the division. They need the Patriots to lose their next 2 games. They're not losing their next 2 games. So you said it's in Buffalo, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so it's in Buffalo. Going to be cold. Is it the last game in Buffalo?
Let's see.
Who do they play last?
They play Jets at home, so not the second to last.
Okay. Because that's the last game in that stadium because they're not going to have a home game. Yeah, they're not going to have a home game. You know, I guess maybe if like the Texans advance, maybe they'd play at home if they were the 5 seed. But give me the Bills. I'm going to roll with the Bills here. Josh Allen's going to put on a Superman cape, and he's going to be Superman. So give me Superman. Give me Josh Allen. Now, the Philadelphia Eagles, that's not saying that the Josh Allen's going to smoke you. No, I think there's going to be a field goal game either way. Side note, you know who I'm not high on is the Eagles kicker. The Eagles kicker has been
Jake
mid,
Elliott?
in my opinion. I think he's been mid. He's missed some pretty important kicks. I think Jalen Hurts, I think this is going to be a good game, great game, but I think Josh Allen puts the Superman cape on the last drive and they win by a field goal. Good game here, great game to watch. The Eagles, if the Eagles win, I know we're in the if game, but if the Eagles win and they beat Washington, watch out for them to make a Super Bowl run because if they beat the Bills, that's a great win. They ride into the playoffs with momentum, probably be the 2 or 3 seed. Watch out for the Eagles if they win, but give me the Bills, give me Josh Allen to throw on that Superman cape.
So, full transparency here. Whenever we're going through the games, I've always got ESPN pulled up and I'm always looking at, that's how I can always just get the weather off the top of my head. I mean, I always know it. I can always see obviously who's at home, the spread, over, under. But the one thing that I always love looking at, Griff, is the ticket prices. Now for Arizona versus Cincinnati, guess how much those tickets are?
$40.
$11. Now I want you to guess what the Eagles Bills ticket price is.
Holy smokes, because I know Philly fans travel. I mean, that was a home game against Washington last Saturday. I mean, did you when they panned to the crowd, all green. I'm going to say minimum $200.
$308.
And those are probably for the nosebleeds, right?
$300 difference.
That's insane.
$300 difference. Just a funny side note there. I like Buffalo to win this one. I think it's Josh Allen's season. I think it's Josh Allen's year. He's got to get it done, Griff. He's got to get it done. I mean, they're in the playoffs regardless, but I'm like, you've got to step up and be that guy. You've got to put on your Superman cape. You've got to go make all the plays. I don't even know who your wide receiver 1 or wide receiver 2 are. Keon Coleman's getting benched. Like, it's your time. Go win this game. Bears 49ers is just as expensive. $330 for a ticket. My, oh my. Niners at home here. 3-point favorite. Who you like in this one? Massive NFC game.
I think this game means a lot more than one team than the other. I think this means everything for the 49ers. Absolutely everything for the 49ers. And give me the 49ers to win this game. I just don't say whatever you want. Lucky win last week against the Bears versus the Packers. Lightning's not going to strike twice. Lightning is not going to strike twice. And the Bears, they've already kind of ipso facto won the division. You know what I mean? They have to win one more game. Or I think if the Packers lose, I think the Bears are coming in fat and complacent. I think they're like, dude, we've overexceeded everything in our season. Like we're just playing with house money right now. The 49ers are playing for something. If they win this game and they win the next game against Seattle, they don't just win the division. They're the number 1 seed. I think that defense, Saleh, steps up. I think that offense steps up for San Fran. This is the Sunday nighter, right?
Correct.
Beautiful Sunday night football game. Absolutely beautiful Sunday night football game. That's not to say that the Bears are going to go in there and just lay over. No, they're going to compete. They're going to be competitive. And I think Caleb Williams has a good game because the 49ers defense isn't amazing. But I think they step up late in the game. Give me the 49ers to win this game by 7 points. I think they win by a touchdown.
I agree. I think the 49ers win this game. I really am all in on the Niners here. Caleb Williams, he's amazing when he can get outside the pocket and make plays. He's not as good right now in his career when he's got to just sit in the pocket and make throws. I think Saleh is going to have a good scheme, although this Niners pass rush hasn't been great. Keep Caleb in the pocket, force him to take the underneath stuff, the timing stuff, force him to be a pocket passer and beat us, because when he gets outside the pocket, makes plays, that's when the problems happen, and that's when he's at his best. I think San Francisco right now is playing as good as anyone in the National Football League. Brock Purdy's playing the quarterback position as good as anyone in the National Football League over the last few weeks. He's red hot right now. It's going to be big. I think they absolutely need George Kittle. Juwan Jennings is cooking. Hopefully Pearsall's ready to go. That's an underrated guy that they need, who they haven't had over the last few weeks. If Pearsall's good to go, McCaffrey's good to go. I like the 49ers just as much as about any team in the National Football League. Give me the Niners. Monday Night Football. It's a win-win for the Los Angeles Rams. It's a win-win if you win this one. They're on the road against the Atlanta Falcons. Rams, 7.5-point favorite.
Yeah, give me the Rams. Give me the Rams to maybe not to smoke them. Maybe the Falcons have some life. Maybe they backdoor cover the Rams. But I mean, the Rams. Devontae Adams, I think, is shut down, right?
I think they're probably going to shut him down. I don't know. Let me see.
Yeah,
right now he's questionable. I just don't see them playing him.
Yeah, they're not going to play him. I want to say they do want to keep winning games just in case Seattle drops some. But yeah, it's a win-win. You win because you have the Falcons' first-round pick next year. So if you win, you better that pick, and I think you win this game 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10, especially you have longer. You have longer time to prepare. You know what I mean? You just played Thursday night. You played Monday night. And the Falcons, they have nothing to play for. So maybe the Falcons are spoilers. Maybe the Falcons come out and play spoilers. But yeah, give me the Rams to win this game for sure.
Yeah, just don't play with your food. Just keep doing what you're gonna do. Maybe you catch a lucky break, and maybe you get that Carolina Tampa Bay matchup in the 4-5. You're not gonna get the 1 seed, I don't think. But don't play with your food. Keep winning games. You got Atlanta this week, and then you've got Arizona next week. You're gonna finish 13-4 as long as you don't poop your pants. But this Rams team, Griff, I like them just as much as anyone in the National Football League right now. When they're playing at their best, and I know it's not ideal to go on the road 3 times and then play in the Super Bowl. If it's anyone, it's going to be them. It's going to be the Los Angeles Rams. They win this one pretty handedly here. They increase their other first round pick. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm trying to think, like, who do the Rams probably want Tampa Bay to win their division purely on the fact because, I mean, I'm not saying they're scared of the Panthers, but I mean, hey, the Panthers did beat them, and weird weather games. You're not going to get weird weather in Tampa Bay. You know what I mean?
No.
You're going to get good weather in Carolina. You might get some pretty weather. So in my mind, if you're a Rams fan, you probably want Tampa Bay to win that division just to go there, and you're going to beat up on Tampa Bay. It's good weather. And then, like I said earlier, you'll probably have to go play Seattle. So it's a weird time for the Rams' whole playoff situation here.
It is. You want to be vanilla. You want to win as basic as you possibly can. Make sure you get Devontae back. I don't even want to see Devontae on the field the rest of the regular season. I want that dude in the playoffs. I want that dude ready to go, because ultimately you're going to have to go through Seattle most likely. And even going through San Francisco would not be fun too. Shanahan's always had McVay's number. They always play close. You're going to have to go through a behemoth regardless. And even the Eagles have kind of had the Rams number over the last 2 years, whether it's earlier this season, that blocked field goal, that huge comeback in the playoffs last year, the huge Saquon game in the regular season last year. The Eagles have had the Rams number. So Rams have got to tighten it up, get to that 13-4 mark, then win 4 straight. And they can absolutely do it. That'll do it for week 17. We hope you guys have a blessed holidays, great Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever you may be celebrating. Enjoy the time with your family. This is the time of the year where maybe you're back from school, from college, or maybe you're just going and visiting your parents for just the break. Enjoy your time with them. That's the most important thing. Open up some gifts, have some fun. Griff, any final words, man?
We appreciate you watching this. Hey, give the dual podcast. Give Caden, give the Guru a little gift. Just give us a like. Just give us a comment over there. You know what I mean? Just give us a little Christmas gift.
Maybe click that sub button.
And maybe hit that sub button. Hit that sub button. We appreciate you guys. We love doing this. We're just two guys. We're just like you who's watching this. We're just two guys love yapping about football, and you guys love us. You know what I mean? We appreciate you. We appreciate you guys.
And we love you guys back. Hope you guys have an awesome holidays. Be safe, be smart, and enjoy that time with your fam. Griff, appreciate you, my man. Have a great one.